Okay, a very good morning to all. Hope my voice is audible and the screen is also visible to everyone. Now we are proceeding with our next questions on the basis of we can say that Laplace transform of derivative. Last time we solved one question, and today we have to solve one or more two more questions on the basis of Laplace transform of derivative. Just of the things, so I'm not going to give the permission to the students who are not in a meet right now because already it is a 10:50. It's your moral responsibility. At least the student must join on time like 10:45, then 1 or 2 minutes we can consider, but after 10:50, 11 o'clock, this is not a good habit. Right now the university clear cut given the instruction the 75% of attendance are mandatory from this academic year. So if I will find any of students is not completed 75% attendance, I'm not going to assess their internal assessment test paper, and I'm clear cut, I'm just giving these instructions. And throughout the first semester or last academic year, it was a clear cut instruction was given by the university that the 75% attendance are not mandatory, but this academic year it is clear cut given by that is the 75% attendance are mandatory. So please take a note of this part without failing. Many students want to join, but I clearly of this things so that students are not able to join. So please take a note of this part. It is a request to all the students. So coming to the problems. So taking the next example, Laplace transform of d by dt into sin 1 minus cos 2t by t. The next problem will be second problem. We have to find Laplace transform of d by dt into 1 minus cos of 2t by t. 1 minus cos 2t by, we have to calculate this part or Laplace transform of derivative. So the solution of this part we have to see solution. The solution of this part will be, we have to find the Laplace transform of 1 by 1. So I'm just writing here that is the Laplace transform of 1 minus cos of 2t is equal to Laplace of 1 is 1 by s minus s upon s square plus 4. Hope everyone aware about this part. Laplace of 1 is 1 by s. Laplace of cos 2t is s upon s square plus 4. Now the next part we have to find that is the division by t here. So Laplace transform of 1 minus cos of 2t divided by t, that is equal to, when division by t is there we have to take integral s to infinity 1 by s minus s upon s square plus 4 into ds. Now into ds we have to take the integral of this part. It's very easy things, already we saw various examples on the basis of a division by t rule. So 1 by s means we have to take the integral of this part as the log of s and s upon s square plus 4. and s upon s square plus 4, we have to multiply and divide by 2 here, so that you are getting this part like integral s to infinity 1 by s into ds, or we can write as it is, or into ds, minus 1 by 2 into 2s upon s square plus 4 into ds. So the things are clear to everyone. Now we can take the integral of this part. So the integration of this part will be log of s minus 1 by 2 log of s square plus 4, log of s square plus 4. Limit point as it is s to infinity. So the upper limit will be, by default, we can treat this part as a 0, and the lower limit will be log s minus 1 by 2 log of s square plus 4, s to infinity is there. So the upper limit will be, we can treat as this part as 0 minus substituting s. So log of s, we can write this part as a minus and this part as plus. Why? Because upper minus lower limit. Or if you wish, you can continue with the same way, but just give the bracket. So log of s minus 1 by 2 log of s square plus 4. Now this part will become, substituting upper minus lower limit, so you will getting this part as 1 by 2 log of s square plus 4 minus log of s. And if you remember, then what, in logarithmic, log of a minus log of b is equal to, or log of a, or I'm just writing it this part as log of a minus log of b, that is equal to log of a by b. So please remember this part, we have to apply the same rule here. Similarly, 1 by 2 is here. If you remember the formula again, a into log of b, this part which is equal to log of b raised to power a. So similar things we have to apply here. So I'm applying this part as log of s square plus 4 raised to power half, means we can write this part directly as root of s square plus 4 minus log of s. And at the end we can apply, or we can apply directly with this step. So log of root of s square plus 4 upon s. So hope things are clear to everyone. So this is a Laplace transform of 1 minus cos of 2t 1 minus cos of 2t divided by t, that is equal to log of root of s square plus 4 upon s. Now I'm going to ask a question from a student side. What is the formula of Laplace transform of derivative? Anyone from student side, please comment on this part by on your mic and just comment on this part.
Sir, minus f of 0 plus
Minus,
s
minus f of 0 plus s
plus Laplace of f of t.
Very good. So we have to write the formula first of all here. So Laplace of f dash of t, that is equal to minus f of 0 minus f of 0 plus s into Laplace of f of t. So you can just observe this part. Laplace of t is calculated here. According to the problem, what is our function? The function is clear cut given as 1 minus cos 2t by t. This is our function. So already we calculated Laplace transform of f of t, that is log of under root of s square plus 4 by s. Now we have to calculate f of 0. So according to this part, we have to take f of t is equal to f of t is equal to, what is our f of t? F of t means our full function, that like 1 minus cos of 2t divided by t. 1 minus cos 2t divided by t. Now we have to just see to it that ऐसा नहीं है कि इसमें जीरो रख देना. Like if I have to put t equal to 0, so 1 minus cos 0 is 1, so 1 minus 1 0, so 0 upon 0. This is not going to be defined terms. So you have to rewind the terms like from the limits and continuity. If you remember, or if I'm going to ask the formula, what I have to write 1 minus cos 2t. 1 minus cos 2t, we can write like this part. If you remember, I don't know whether you are remember or not, 2 sine square t upon t. Anyone having any doubts regarding this, so please ask. If anyone having any doubts regarding this, so hope everyone aware about these things or this formula clearly. So what suppose I have to apply here, that is I'm just taking here, that is 2 sine of t into 2 sine t. I'm just writing here, that is sine of t by t, because this is 2 sine square t. The 2 sine t into sine t, again if I multiply this term, then I will get the result exact, that is that part is equal to 0. Now if I have to apply f of 0 here, so while applying f of 0 means what? F of 0 means we have to just represent this part as a limit t approaches to 0. If you remember the terms, and 2 sine of t, and the same term we have to write here, that like sine of t by t. And if you remember the formula, when limit x approaches to 0 or t approaches to 0 and sine t by t is there, then we can write this part as equal to 1. So if this part is equal to 1 by the conditions, then we have to put t equal to 0, and sine 0 is by default 0. So 0 into anything, you will get the result as 0. So this is our 0. So the justification needed, please remember that justification are very important. Why I put it this part is equal to 1? We have to simplify, or we have to justify the formula, because while writing in the end semester examination, or we can say that in the internal assessment test, if you are going to write that is directly equal to 0, be aware that is equal to 0, but how it comes? So at least you should aware about these things, and you should show this step in the end semester examination as well as internal assessment test, or in upcoming tutorial also, if such a problems are there. So at the end we are getting f of 0 is equal to 0. Now we have to put the value here. So you will getting Laplace of f dash of t, or Laplace transform of derivative, or instead of, okay, Laplace of f of dash of t, which is equal to f of 0 is 0, so I'm not going to write that 0, plus s into, so s into Laplace transform of f of t already we calculated, so log into log into under root of s square plus 4 upon s, and this is our final result. So hope everyone clear with this problem. Still anyone having any doubts, so please ask. I'm waiting uh, the doubts or query raised by the students so that I can clear your doubts.
सर वो अपर लिमिट वाला एक बार बता दो ना, ऊपर जो है
This part, or sorry, the integral part. Which one? This part?
यस सर इंटीग्रल वाला. हाँ
Yeah. So did you understood about the integration of 1 by s and integration of this part?
यस सर, यस सर.
Okay, so log s minus 1 by 2 log s square plus 1. Now while substituting the upper limits, just remember one thing. In a mathematical or in a practical things, when we have to subtract from the same terms, like whether it is a not defined terms or whether it is any terms, that part which is comes as a result as a zero, please remember these things. So while substituting upper limit, so this part is log infinity and this is not defined, and while substituting here upper limit means infinity plus anything, you will getting infinity, whether if you are taking this part is 1 by 2 here, or if you are applying here like this power, you are getting by default this result as an infinity. So that this is infinity and this is again infinity. So if both the terms are same in mathematical, whether it is a large number, small number, or very negligible things, but if both are the same, then the result will come as a zero. So if I can find that is a log infinity, then it is not defined by default. So this part is come as an infinity minus of infinity, and at the end you will getting zero. So the result of upper limit is by default zero. Now we have to take the lower limit ka sign minus. So upper limit minus lower limit. At the place of s, you have to put s. So log s.
सर वो समझा, वो समझा सर. इन्फिनिटी माइनस इन्फिनिटी जीरो होता है.
Yeah.
ओके सर.
सर हम लोग एफ ऑफ जीरो में जो लिमिट्स लिए वो पहले के क्वेश्चन में क्यों नहीं लिए?
पहले क्वेश्चन में भी लिए ना बेटा. पहले के क्वेश्चन में क्या था, पहले के क्वेश्चन में ऐसे फंक्शन नहीं थे ना. पहले के फंक्शन में क्वेश्चन अगर आपको मैं याद दिलाऊं, जस्ट अ सेकेंड, आई हैव सेव दी दैट पार्ट, जस्ट अ मिनट. Just a second, I will show the screen so that you will understood very well. Now hope the screen is visible. Okay. In last example, if you remember, we solved this problem, right?
Yes sir.
Yeah. In that example, we are supposed to solve the function properly. So जैसे आपका query यहाँ पे generate हुआ है कि यहाँ पे f of 0 ले, यहाँ पे भी हमने f of 0 लिया है. But the condition is clear cut given. There are two functions are given. One is f of t is equal to t, and the other one is given f of t is equal to 6. Here the limit point is what? इधर limit point क्या है? That is 0 to 3. मतलब इसमें 0 से 3 के between में कोई भी terms अगर है तो we can take. But here it is clear cut mention is what? T is greater than 3, means the initial limit is 3 and upper limit is what we can say, or highest limit is what? Infinity. So you can just see that we solved this problem as 0 to 3 e raised to minus st into t and 3 to infinity e raised to minus st into 6. अब जब f of 0 लेने की बात आ गई, f of 0, तो f of 0, why when we have to take f of 0, so by default we are not supposed to take here because इसका limit point 3 to infinity है. मतलब उसका तो कुछ मतलब ही नहीं है क्योंकि उसमें 0 आ ही नहीं सकता है क्योंकि इसका इनिशियल ही 3 है और अपर इंफिनिटी है, तो 0 इज नॉट प्लेस्ड हियर. and 0 kahan pe aa raha hai? From 0 to 3 only here, because you can see that in a question it is clear cut mentioned this is 0 is less than or equal to, means f of 0. So we have to put f of 0 here only. So that's why I just written here f of 0 equal to 0 by f of t is equal to t. So because the limit point is clearly given here, so अगर यहाँ पे 0 रखोगे तो by default t equal to आपको क्या मिलेगा? 0 मिलेगा. Clear है?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now anyone having any more doubts regarding this, so please ask. Any question? If you want, you can write in a chat box also. Okay, fine. So I'm proceeding with the next example. So this is, I think, third example of Laplace transform of derivative. One second, I will share this screen only because it will create an issue. Okay, now the next example I'm just writing here, that is sine 3t by t, and I'm expecting all the students must solve this example. That is because just we solved this above problem, it is quite a similar kind of problem. So we have to find Laplace transform of, sorry, Laplace transform of d by dt into sine of 3t by t. So come on, do it fast. You have only 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes, hope each one of you will solve properly. And I request all the students, you should join the meet on time. It's not like you have to join the meet like 10:55, 11 o'clock or 11:10 or something like this. Because I clearly monitor and observe these things. That is, many of the class or many students join the meet after 10:50, 10:55. I will take a strict action in upcoming tutorial as well as in upcoming the examination, or you have to face the problems. So please take a serious note of this part. That is, you should join the meet on time. In between, if it is, because I'm not taking the attendance at the end only. Please take a note of this part. I will take the attendance at the start. While starting my lecture, I taking the attendance, and because there are many extension in a Chrome, so in that part I can observe or I can monitor whole 1 hour. पूरे 1 आवर में मॉनिटर कर सकते हैं कि कब कौन कितने टाइम के लिए प्रेजेंट था, कितने मिनट के लिए स्टूडेंट्स आर लेफ्ट फ्रॉम द मीट, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. So please you can also download this Chrome and you can observe. It is not like कि मैं आपको सिर्फ बता रहा हूँ ये चीज. There are various extension are there in a Chrome, so I can observe that is if any all the students. So that's why I always start the lecture and telling you that is students will wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, just a minute. If someone is commented. And I request all the students, please carry your mic or earphone, because you are supposed to speak during the lectures if any doubts is there. minus 3 plus s. Not getting what you written. Minus 3 plus s into tan inverse of s by 3. You're talking about the final result? What will be f of 0? F of 0 will be 3. Okay, that's fine. So f of 0 is equal to 3. So minus 3 हो जाएगा वो part because minus f of 0 plus s. So at the end you will get the proper result. So minus 3 and you will getting something pi by 2 minus something कुछ मिला होगा आपको. What is the Laplace transform of sin 3t by t? Pradeep Ben, please.
Yes, sir.
क्या है आपको Laplace transform of sin 3t by t? What is the
Tan
Laplace?
inverse of s by 3.
नहीं pi by 2 नहीं है.
नहीं पाइवट नहीं.
नहीं
अरे
upper
सॉरी
limit.
सर, ओ पुट नहीं किया,
What?
लिमिट ही नहीं पुट किया. हाँ, कर
Upper
दो.
limit will be, while putting the upper limit you will getting pi by 2 and minus tan inverse of something like what s by 3 you will getting. So
हाँ
you will
हाँ सर,
getting minus cot inverse, I think.
ठीक है सर.
Just see to it
Yes,
that
sir. Yes, sir.
just see to it that whether it is minus or plus. What about done? Okay, Sanika boy. Roshan Limbani, your answer. Shivam Singh, Vaibhav Parekh done. Okay, doing. Rutuja Biradar, your answer. Kavisha Jani. Okay. Drumil Joshi. See, if you have any query or any doubt this, so you can ask, please. Okay, so I'm considering that is all students completed this problem. Still, if anyone having any queries regarding this, so you can ask. Okay, so I'm coming to the next part of our topic, or the last part of a Laplace transform. You should remember 2-3 things clearly. Laplace transform, the basic Laplace transform we solved. Laplace transform of derivative, Laplace transform of integral is the last part. And the first part of the application of Laplace transform, if you remember, that is a multiplication by t raised to n. The second part was division by t rule, or division by t concept. And this is the third application, that is a Laplace transform of derivative. And the last one we have to solve, that is a Laplace transform of integral. Now what exactly we have to apply, just see to it that Laplace transform what is the Laplace transform of integral? You should remember this part, as Laplace transform of integral is basically represented as, or we can see it that Laplace transform of integral 0 to t f of u into du, which is equal to 1 by s into f of s. So how you will visualize, or how you can understand which questions belongs to Laplace transform of integral? Because if you can see, or if you observe what the questions given for the Laplace transform of derivative. So Laplace transform of derivative questions you can observe while saying that is d by dt or f dash of t. But the Laplace transform of integral questions, please take a note, and you can just, or you just remember these things, that is, whenever in a question integral 0 to t is present, integral 0 to t is present means you have to just click, और आपको याद रखना है directly, that is, this question belongs to Laplace transform of integral. What exactly we have to apply for this 0 integral 0 to t? Nothing. We have to just multiply by 1 by s in the result. If you remember, or if you can see, in Laplace transform of f dash of t, we have to multiply with s into the Laplace transform of whatever the function is given. Here you should remember, whenever the integral 0 to t is there, you have to multiply with 1 by s, or you have to divide by s, whatever the function is given. Here in this problem, one more way you can remember, that is, the problem is most of given in terms of u variables. Because अभी तक जितने problems आपने देखा होगा, वो all the problems are given with t variables. The t variable is given. But here you can just observe that the problems are given with u variables. So just take a note of these parts. And one more advice to all the students, while studying with this part, or this Laplace transform one, if you are going to understand, or if you are going to study about Laplace transform of integral and Laplace transform of derivative, then the previous 2-3 topics 100% will cover here. मतलब आपको यहाँ पे Laplace transform of we can say that is a multiplication by t we have to apply. Laplace transform of division by t we have to apply here. All the terms are going to cover here. First shifting theorem will cover here. Everything will be evaluation part also cover here. Only the thing is, you have to remember, whenever the integral 0 to t is given, means it is a part of Laplace transform of integral. So what is our work? Your work is, whatever the function is given, you have to calculate the Laplace transform, and at the end you have to divide by s, or multiply by 1 by s. So coming to the examples, so that you will understood very well. So just taking a very simple example, already you solved this kind example. So this is the problem part. First problem. In examination, the question will clearly come as like this. Find Laplace transform of integral 0 to t sine of, sorry, sine u into cos 2u. Into du, so that you can understood about the problems, what exactly it is given. sine u into cos 2u into du. So basically this problem is part of Laplace transform of integral. So first our work is we have to calculate the Laplace transform of this part. So the solution of this part, you can see that already we solved such a kind of examples in previous types. We have to take Laplace transform of sine u into cos of 2u. So I'm just multiply with 1 by 2 in Laplace transform of 2 into sine of u into cos of 2u. I expect the formula or defactorization formula from the student side. Please comment. Waiting your answer. What is the formula of 2 sine a cos b of defactorization formula? 2 sine a cos b, 2 sine a sin b, 2 cos a cos b, 2 cos a sin b. बहुत सारे ऐसे फॉर्मूले हमने देखे थे. So please comment the formula of
Sir, sine A plus B plus sine A minus B.
Very good. So the formula will be sine a plus b plus sine of a minus b. So I'm 1 by 2 as it is. This part will be sine of a plus b. So just see to it that this is your a and this is your b. A and b. So sine of a plus b you have to write as 3u and plus sine of a minus b. So that time you have to write minus of u. So hope everyone clear with this part. Why minus u? You can just see that u minus 2u you will getting minus u, or instead of this minus you can write here also directly. It's your choice. So coming to the next part, we have to find the Laplace transform here. So L kept as it is. Now the Laplace transform of this part will be 1 by 2 1 by 2 Laplace transform of sine 3u. Ashish Prasad, what is the Laplace transform of sine 3u?
Three upon s square plus 3 square.
Okay, 3 upon s square plus 3 square. On 9 we can write, and this is minus as it is, because if you remember sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So minus as it is, we can write 1 by s square plus 1 square or 1 as it is. So this is a Laplace transform sine u cos 2u we are getting here. Now what we have to apply here next part? Next part is clear cut mention, that is a 0 to t. So whenever integral or Laplace transform of 0 to t is there, sine of u is into cos of 2u into du. Means what exactly work we have to apply? Just see to it that whenever integral 0 to t 1 by s, f of u का Laplace जिस तरह, if you remember Laplace transform of f of t is what? F of s. Similarly Laplace transform of f of u, because if you remember there is an integration rule, because sometimes the students create a query, sir start में if f of t is there, then why f of u here? And if you remember the integration concept of definite integral in a 12th standard, it is clear cut given a into b f of x into dx, which is equal to integral a to b f of t into dt. Because if I have to integrate this part, substitute the upper minus lower, substitute to upper minus lower with respect to, you will get the exact result or same result. So similarly, if I can say, that is, we have to calculate the Laplace transform of f of u. So the variable we can treat as it is, but the variable or the final result will come in terms of frequency domain or s variable. So that's why here s is represented. Here we can take any terms or any variable. So please try to understand this part. So coming to this part, now 0 to t is here. So if 0 to t is there, so we're 1 by s. So already 2 is here, so I'm just writing 1 by 2 into s. Now the next work we have to apply here only 3 upon s square plus 9 minus 1 by s square plus 1. And this is our final result. We have to stop. This is a very simple example I just taken. We will take the more complicated example. Just a simple example to remind your previous things. Only the difference is integral 0 to t. Hope everyone clear with these things, what exactly we have to apply in upcoming problems or in next examples. Okay. Now, I'm just taking the next example here. Okay, so the next example will be, or the second example. Just I'm going to take the complicated kind. Integral 0 to t, we have to find Laplace transform of integral 0 to t u into e raised to minus 3u into cos square of u into du. Now we have to solve this example. Sorry, cos square 2u is there. Cos square 2u. Very simple example is there. Just we have to simplify the formula. We have to take the Laplace transform. We have to apply the first shifting theorem. We have to apply the multiplication by t rule. So the solution of this part, so Laplace of cos square of 2u. So first we have to convert in terms of formula. So this is, I'm just writing Laplace of 1 plus cos of 4u divided by 2. Because cos square theta we can write 1 plus cos 2 theta divided by 2. If sine is there, then 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. So 1 by 2 we have to take outside. So 1 by 2 as it is. And Laplace of 1 is 1 by s minus, oh sorry, plus s upon s square plus 4 square, or we can write 16 as it is. So this is the Laplace transform of cos square 2u. Now there is a first shifting rule is here, or first shifting terms is given. So Laplace of e raised to minus 3u into cos square of 2u, that is equal to, so 1 by 2 we should write, or anyone from your side, or we can say the Aniket Bankar, you can just comment on this part. What should I write if I multiply with e raised to minus 3u?
or first shifting theorem. T raised to minus 3u into cos square 2u is here. Already we aware of cos square 2u Laplace transform 1 by s plus s by s square plus 16. So we have to multiply with e raised to minus 3u. S plus 3. Okay, at the place of s we have to apply s plus 3. So I'm just writing here 1 by s plus 3 plus s plus 3 upon s square plus, sorry, s plus 3 raised to power 2 times plus 16 plus 16. Sometimes many of students are doing like cross multiplication, simplification and all, but no need to cross multiplication or anything. We have to just keep it as it is and just take the differentiation only. So the next part is u. So what we have to apply, Shivam Singh, if u is there or u into the terms are given in Laplace transform. Shivam Singh, please comment on this part. Ansari Mohammad Rafe, you comment if u is multiplied with the function in Laplace transform, or if t is multiplied with the function in Laplace transform, what we have to do? What will be your procedure?
If you are not going to respond, I'm not going to give the attendance. Please take a note of this part.
You should respond via chat or via turn on your mic and you can speak. Okay, we have to take the differentiation. Okay, fine. So we have to see to it that that is a Laplace transform of u into e raised to minus 3u into cos square 2u. So u is there, so we have to take minus 1 raised to power 1 d by ds. उसका भी power 1 ही रहेगा. Or if you are not supposed to write, you are just ignore that part. And we have to take the derivative of this part. So 1 by 2 or 1 by s plus 3 plus s plus 3 s plus 3 raised to power 2 times plus 16 into 1 by 2. I'm just writing at the last of 1 by 2. It is a multiplication terms, so we can write anywhere. Now we have to take the derivative. Only single derivative is there, so minus 1 by 2 is here. Now the derivative of this part will be 1 by x. If you remember, the derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Or if you are not aware about that thing, so you should remember the derivative rule of, I'm just writing here, that is derivative rule of u by v. So d by dx u by v. V into derivative of ux minus u into derivative of v with respect to x and divide by v square. Just we have to apply the same rule here. So just see to it that s plus 3 is there and derivative of 1 is 0 with respect to s minus 1 as it is, and derivative of s is you can take as 1. Why 1? Because s ka derivative 1 and 3 will be 0. Divided by v square, so s plus 3 whole square as it is. ये चीज मैं बोल रहा था डायरेक्ट लिखने को, we can write as it is directly, but if you are not aware about that part, then at least you should remember this formula and you should apply that part as it is. Now plus as it is, v as it is, So s plus 3 the whole square plus 16 as it is, and derivative of s plus 3 is 1 as it is, minus s plus 3 as it is, derivative of this part with respect to s, so 2 into s plus 3 as it is, and derivative of 16 is 0, and s derivative will be 1, so kept as it is, divided by v square, so s plus 3 the whole square plus 16 whole raised to power 2. If anyone having any queries regarding this derivative, so please ask. So the term is clear cut mentioned here. We have to see to it that no terms is going to be a common here. We have to just simplify the terms properly and evaluate. So minus 1 by 2 as it is, this part will becomes minus 1 by s plus 3 the whole square. This is s plus 3 into s plus 3, s plus 3 the whole square. This is s plus 3 the whole square. So I'm not saying that is you have to take common or something, but you have to just simplify the term. So s plus 3 the whole square, we can just evaluate s square plus 6s plus 9. So if you want, I can just show this step plus this part, s square plus 6s plus 25, because we have to multiply with the 1. So s square plus 6s plus 9, 9 plus 16, that is 25. Now minus, this is again s square, so 2s square, then minus 12s, 9 to the 18, so minus 18, divided by s square plus, sorry, s plus 3 the whole square plus 16 and whole raised to power 2 times. Just we have to simplify the terms here. So you will getting minus 1 by 2 as it is, minus 1 by s plus 3 the whole square as it is. Simplify the term, so s square minus 2s square, so plus we can write as it is, 6s minus 12s, 25 minus 18. So you can just see that 7 will remaining, so I'm just writing from this order, 7 minus 6s minus s square upon s plus 3 the whole square plus 16 raised to power 2 times. So this is we are getting after simplification. Why I'm writing 7 as first or plus term as a earlier, because sometimes the students creating a issue. यहाँ पे भी minus लिख देते हैं, यहाँ पे भी minus लिख देते हैं, and they have a problems while writing. So that's why I just given one advice, that is whenever the plus terms are there, you should write positive as it is, or if negative is there, you have to take positive as it is and give the bracket. That's it. This is a very simple thing. Now the last one is we have to take as it is what? It is the integral 0 to t. So if integral 0 to t means what? Our work is what? Laplace transform of integral 0 to t u into e raised to minus 3u into cos square of 2u into du, that is equal to, so minus 1 by 2s minus 1 by s plus 3 the whole square plus 7 minus 6s minus s square upon s plus 3 the whole square plus 16 raised to power 2 times. And this is our final result. Hope everyone clear with this part. If anyone having any doubts, so please ask. I'm proceeding with the attendance part, final attendance part. So just wait. Okay, anyone having any doubts regarding this? So please ask. Otherwise, we can stop here because already it is 11:47. Okay.
क्यों मतलब
Okay, fine. So I just finished with the attendance parts. Now you can leave for your next lecture. Thank you. See you tomorrow.